With another big day for XRP, the future looks incredibly optimistic, especially when you start thinking about institutions and much more what they bring to the market. There's been some pretty big deals, as well as the Q3 XRP market report, which we'll take a look at in this video. It's all super bullish. So I don't know what you're waiting for. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button so you're updated with all the latest when it comes to XRP. You get it nowhere else other than right here on the 2Bit Crypto channel. As always, thank you so much for watching. Let's get into the video. So straight off the bat, Brad Garlinghouse here. I don't want to just get a view on what he's saying, and then we'll dive into that Q3 report, as well as Grayscale and, more importantly, those ETF announcements. But Brad's saying here, the message from the market is clear. Institutional interest in XRP products is stronger than ever. Bitwise, Canary Funds, and 21 Shares just this morning filed an S1 for an XRP ETF, while Grayscale launched an XRP trust and filed to convert its mini asset fund, including XRP, into an ETF. The SEC's war on crypto has lost the battle after battle, and their continued disregard for the council authority will further erode the SEC's credibility and reputation. Now, we will see what happens in the next 4 or 5 days that really could cement what happens with the SEC. But again, what Brad's saying here is, look, people are wanting this product, and we saw the same with Bitcoin, and we saw the same with Ethereum. Now, whether these will be as successful, who knows? The reality is, though, these conversations are in, and the forms are at the SEC's doorstep. Now, let's be clear. None of this is going to happen without a Fidelity or a Grayscale XRP ETF, but it is probably closer than ever. And especially when you start looking at market sentiment, and more importantly, what the Q3 market report from XRP looks like, you get into a world where this is a matter of when, not if. And I think the SEC cannot be, well, they simply can't afford to not list these. Why? Because it would be an absolute war, again, on cryptocurrency, a battle they are setting themselves up to lose. And I think it's very important. You just have to look at this Grayscale one as an example, and they announced an XRP trust, and it's now open for eligible, accredited investors. In just under 2 months, $2.2 million has been raised on it. And that just gives you the sentiment of exactly where they want to go. Ultimately, quote, the Grayscale's XRP trust is one of the first securities solely invested in and deriving value from the price of XRP, avoiding the challenges of buying, storing, and safekeeping XRP directly. Shares of the trust are designed to track the XRP market price, the company claimed on its website. And again, this is, in my opinion, Grayscale front-running the market, getting to a product before many others, and we absolutely believe we'll see that. Now, the price of the shares has gone down in line with the price of XRP. We've seen a bit of a market sell-off today. Again, nothing that is not expected in this bull market, and I absolutely believe we're in for a pretty big move next week. I've been talking about the last 3 or 4 days to expect the sell-off. Wait until next week. But the possibility, though, of an XRP ETF is growing in the crypto space. There is demand for it, and whenever there is demand, it generally falls in. This is the 21 Shares Core XRP trust here that was filed this morning. What's specific about this is it's solely XRP, and I think this is very important. We may even get an XRP ETF before Solana. Now, it would be wrong of me to not say that this does unfortunately put a little bit of centralization into the market. However, in the short term, it's not a bad thing. Longer term, the debate would obviously be up for discussion, but at the minute, I think it's a good thing. And I think once Wall Street and institutions start to look at XRP and what it's for, it's only a matter of time until the XRP ledger becomes the absolute stable of moving money around the financial markets, as well as everything else. And that's why we've seen so much adaptation to them, native smart contract features, as well as that EVM sidechain to deploy smart contracts. And again, using multiple chains to bring together on the XRP, specifically something like Axler will be able to bridge across 55 different blockchains. But there is a desire for it right now. And this is really key when we talk about why XRPL is going to be such an important part when it comes to XRP. And equally, Ripple USD. Lots of people send me messages saying, 2Bit, when is this happening? The reality is it's going to be soon. There is no specific date as when this rolls out, but it feels like it's getting nearer and nearer. And actually all the stuff with Tether probably sets itself up as a really key opportunity to come into the market. We know that it's going to be with Uphold, Bitstamp, Bitso, MoonPay, Independent Reserves, and CoinMiner, as well as Bullish. Leading market makers such as B2C2 and Keyrock all will be supporting liquidity. That's big. They are huge suppliers, and we know those partnerships have been deep-rooted with XRP as well. So the argument would be these things are going to link intrinsically, and absolutely together. You look at the chain development, look at that 100% growth on transactions quarter over quarter. XRP burned. A lot of people, negate this fact, but 21% increase in burned XRP. Cost of transactions down 32%, as well as closing prices marginally up based on where we've been over Q2 to Q3. And the value cost is down 27%, 33% down in volume, but that's the wider cryptocurrency market. I was actually listening to BitBoy X earlier on, and his view is very similar to mine in that retail simply isn't here. The debate is whether retail are coming in the full run, but look at that 11% increase in wallet counts, all pointing to a very good news story indeed. So with all that being said, what does it look like from price action? What does the market look like? Well, we are warming up just a tad. I think the weekend's going to be pretty flat into next week, where I expect a little bit of bullish momentum, certainly Monday and Tuesday, but holding up around 51 cent right now, 0.10% up just on the day. What I'd like to see is back into this trend line here for XRP as we move nearer to the election. Right now, markets are removing risk, and it's as simple as that. If you're over leveraged or you're in big margin plays, you may want to just move it. If the weekend brings really positive Donald Trump news, expect the market to move up. If it doesn't, and we see some more Kamala Harris positive news, expect the market to potentially stagnate or move down. That is how much this election is going to be derived by cryptocurrency policy. And people say, 2Bit, you're absolutely mental. I think that's absolutely where we are. So let me know what you think of all of this. Let me know what you think of that Q3 2024 XRP report. And are you super bullish on XRP ETF? If you are, smash that like button, drop a X down in the chat. And as always, thank you so much for watching the video. Really appreciate your time. See you soon. Ciao.